One.
Hello, good morning. Here we are on track on Tuesday with our live. I apologize from my heart that I missed you. We missed you last week. We could not get our schedules to match, and I feel so bad. Day by day last week we were trying, and both had things going on in other places. So, hi Taia, so happy to be here with you today.
Yeah, it does feel good to be back on track, and I appreciate everybody that commented about missing us last week, and so we appreciate that you're watching.
Very much. And so we're here to share some exciting things with you this week. And shall we start with Pink Pepper and Hinoki?
Yeah, so a new month. We're already 12 days into the new month, and every month doTERRA has new specials, as you know. Every month they're exciting oils that we love to use. This month it's 10% off of Pink Pepper, and Hinoki is the free oil of the month with your 125 PV loyalty order. So Pink Pepper is a really cool oil, and I didn't know anything about Pink Pepper. I didn't even know it existed until I was introduced to the essential oil. And it's an oil that's really supportive for women's health. So it's recommended a lot to help support women's health applied topically and taken internally.
Yes, it is a wonderful oil for women, and you can make a blend of pink pepper, frankincense, and lavender, and put it in a little 10 ml rolly bottle with some fractionated coconut oil. That is very good for breast application and for women's breast health. And there are a variety of benefits that Pink Pepper offers to women. Do you have any other suggestions there?
Well, it's really good for any kind of inflammation, and then pepper is very cleansing, and Pink Pepper has that same properties of being very cleansing for the body. It's also very invigorating. So pepper really awakens your senses when you diffuse it, when you apply it topically. The book says that it takes, the emotional balance goes from despairing to equaled, but I would say that it's even more uplifting than that. So it's one that I don't always think of putting into a diffuser or applying topically, but it's a great oil to use for that. Pink Pepper comes only in the 5 ml, but a little goes a long way with the essential oils, and again, 10% off.
Yeah, and it smells really nice. It smells peppery and kind of sweet, would you say?
Yes.
And so if you haven't tried it, you're going to want to. And then a story that touches my heart is the sourcing in Kenya, where women have been given jobs harvesting pink pepper. And doTERRA pays people in third world countries very well. So women in Kenya who have lost their spouses and were struggling and maybe being forced to find ways to support their children that were very unpleasant, they're now getting paid a very fair wage, and their children can go to school, which is huge in third world countries, because when there's no money, there's barely food, and the children frequently cannot be educated. And so this is what doTERRA is doing for women in Kenya with harvesting pink pepper, and this story always really touches my heart.
So I was just holding up one of our favorite books, the Essential Life book, and there's a photo of a woman harvesting the pink pepper there, and that's just one of the best things about doTERRA is that way that they help, their mission is really to help people, and they do that in everything they do.
They do. It's phenomenal, the global impact that doTERRA has, and it's a very altruistic type of sourcing and benefiting from the bottom up, not from the top down, which is how so many companies approach their transactions, and they deal with people on the boots on the ground level with integrity and improve lives globally. And the Hinoki I still have a little bit from the last time we were able to get it as a special. And I kind of, when I can't get a certain oil all the time, I kind of save it like for special. And it's just a really special oil. It's not in our book to read all of the benefits of it.
It actually is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I've got Hinoki the open page right here, so I can share a little bit about it.
Oh, great. I'm sorry. I thought we looked for it and couldn't find it before because it's not always available.
Yeah, and then the book, some of them, they don't always have the new oils, but this edition does. So the pink pepper from Kenya, Hinoki is from Japan. Hinoki is a tree oil, and like all tree oils, really good for respiratory support. So especially going into this season, you know, those oils that are supportive to our respiratory system are really beneficial for keeping our airways clean, for preventing things from getting a hold of us. And the tree oils also from the emotional side of things are very grounding. So Hinoki, like all the other tree oils, is very grounding when diffused, applied to diffuser jewelry, applied topically. And I love how all the tree oils are just a little bit different. I mean,
was
we have
just
so
thinking
many,
the same thing. Yeah.
And so they're each, you know, each of these tree oils has a similar property. I often say that when I smell the tree oils, I feel like I'm walking through forests. Siberian fir is one of my favorites. And the Hinoki is special. It's just a little different, very grounding, very rich smelling, and not available all the time. So again, it's the free oil with the 125 order this month.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really a special oil, and I do love, like you said, how each of the tree oils has its own unique aroma and properties, and hands down, Siberian fir is Ollie's favorite oil. It calms him down when we fly and travel or in stressful situations, which brings to the, we are leaving tomorrow for the doTERRA convention in Salt Lake City.
That's right. So it's that time of year. It's this week every year out in Salt Lake City. We are fortunate enough to go to the doTERRA convention where we learn. It's really like a health education seminar. We go there to learn about our health and well-being for everything that doTERRA has developed to help us support that. And then we get to hear about these wonderful stories like we were just sharing about the sourcing of the pink pepper and what doTERRA is doing to help people.
Very much, and the focus is always on the doing good for others, and working together, and helping have a global health impact, and person to person impacting people's lives for good. And I have never attended a doTERRA convention where there was a hard sell, blah blah blah, presentation about just like sell a product.
No.
It's never about that. It's about creating good in the world and about love. You know, the kind of love that drives you to have a very positive impact on the world around you. And I just love that about doTERRA, right?
I'll just share that when you invited me to go to convention for the first time a few years ago, I was a little bit like, all right, we're going to get a big pitch about, you know, how to sell more, how to do it as a business, why we should, why we need to. And really it was none of that. It, like you said, it was all about health education, you know, supporting people, and I really appreciated that. And then they bring in some amazing keynote speakers and musicians that are very, you know, very educational, and I really appreciate that. And it's not too late to join virtually. So if this is something that you're interested in watching and you're not attending in person, I know most of you that are watching this are not attending in person, although a few of you will be out there with us. This is something that you can tune into virtually. It's a very affordable virtual ticket, and you can watch it live.
Yes.
So if that's of interest to you, just comment below and we'll set you up with the link.
Yes, and if you register, shoot us a text or an email so we can give you tips as we take in sessions. Watch this one. We'll shoot you a tip. Be sure you catch this one, or be sure you catch that it's really something you specifically would be especially interested in. And I don't know if any of you have been following Emily Wright on Instagram, but she has been sharing some things. If you're not following Emily Wright, or maybe don't even know who she is doTerra's president and one of the founders. Just a beautiful human being. So down to earth. We have met her personally. You know, she's like your neighbor next door, someone you could just be friends with, hoping you like your neighbor next door. And she has been sharing things about the upcoming convention. So what we do know is that we're going to be getting something new for sleep. And I'm really excited to see what this is, because insomnia plagues a very high percentage of people. And we do have really good success with oils, with sleep, and we're always open to more tools to be able to help people. And then I don't know if any of you have tuned into some of the talks that the doctors gave. Dr. Osgathorpe gave one, Dr. Brannick Riggs gave one, and Alex, can't think of his last name, but 3 of the doctors from doTERRA gave talks on microbiome health, and I believe we're getting new products for microbiome. So on Thursday, we'll be all of the new products will be revealed. We'll be able to get our convention kit. We can hop on a live from our hotel room, tell you about them, and everything that can help the health of our microbiome is key, because this is really the root of our immune system, our mental and emotional health. What's going on in our gut makes all the difference. So the more we can learn about how to help ourselves, it's really exciting.
Yes, so stay tuned for some drop-in lives this week. We'll be doing some reporting back, and of course recapping of everything that we're excited about that doTERRA's offering. Thank you for watching, Veda. I just saw your message pop up, and yeah, I'm so happy that you have joined this group, and hope that it's useful for you and you're learning a few things already.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to have you here. And shall we go to our giveaway?
Yeah, giveaway. Absolutely. So every month we do a giveaway for placing your lifestyle order of 100 PV or more. And last month, in August, which was last month, holy smokes, we're giving away this water bottle. And would you like to announce the winner of the water bottle?
Yes, the water bottle this month is going to Ina Brown. And she's a doTERRA lover and a great customer. And she is working during the time that we do our lives, so she doesn't usually join, but she catches them on YouTube, where we drop them, you know, after we do our live. So we appreciate you, Ina. Thank you for being one of our lifestyle customers, and that is what this is all about, is developing the lifestyle of health, detoxifying, pure products throughout our home and life for healthier living.
Yes. So as far as September's giveaway, every year when the convention happens, they open up the doTERRA marketplace, which is really fun. Like physically at the doTERRA convention, they set up a store essentially, and you can go in and shop. They always have great sweatshirts and water bottles and bags and just like everything. And the more popular stuff does sell out really quickly. But the marketplace also is open online. It opens up tomorrow, and it is going to be stocked again with all doTERRA merchandise essentially, and really good quality products. So we're going to make September's giveaway a surprise. So we might announce it when we get back next week, what we picked out and what we're going to give away, but it will be something fun from the marketplace.
It will, yes. And so we'll be updating you on that. We're really looking forward to it. And all of the marketplace displays are stunning and fun. And we also get to go in and talk to the different departments in doTERRA, the doctors, the scientists. Last year, or last March in Orlando at Leadership, I was able to have a very lovely conversation with Dr. Nicole Stevens, who's a PhD, mom of 4 children, and she's in the lab showing us things on microscope, under microscopes and on slides, and telling us the latest research. It's just so much fun. And so we'll be keeping you up as we go through the convention together, and appreciate you so much. Is there anything else we want to share?
We did mention in the description some travel tips. We just did a live a few weeks ago, in the middle of the summer, about traveling to Nashville. And so I don't want to go much longer over our time, but I do just want to mention that we will be traveling with all of our On-Guard products, including the protective soft gels that I'm holding in my hand right now. We have our sanitizing wipes, which I keep in my bag, our sanitizing spray, and all of that will help keep us, keep the germs away while we're traveling.
Yes, and I will have my On-Guard in my pocketbook. I take it when I get on the plane. I take it before I go to the airport. I take it when I get on the plane. I might take it like halfway through and later, in the day. Keeping our immune system up and really strong. Airplanes are recycled air, and who knows what germs are or not in airplane air, but I try not to just think about it, but I give my body the power when I'm in situations to stay healthy. And so that's what we're going for here, is staying healthy, and On-Guard is just an absolute favorite. I love these On-Guard soft gels, and they're good for the whole family. They're safe for children about 6 and over, and just a wonderful support to a good, strong immune system.
And I love that they come in a little bottle. It's easy to travel with too.
It's very easy to travel. And my favorite time to take them is when I go to bed at night. It seems like it makes me sleep better. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. I just pop them. I don't take them all the time. They're not something that you always take all the time, like your vitamins and your antioxidants. They're something you take during a time that you're either fighting something or needing protection. And recently I was feeling a little bit like bladder discomfort. I won't say exactly the diagnosis because we try to avoid that here for compliance sake, right? But you can read between the lines. And I was a little concerned, and I started taking my On-Guard soft gels at a bedtime, and just like that, my little discomfort disappeared, and I'm off and running. So I just love that about having these resources.
Very good.
Yeah. So have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Likes, emojis, we appreciate them so much. You can catch this on the replay on Facebook or in my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. I need to make a conscious effort to build up my YouTube, but any support is very much appreciated. And people go in and watch, but I haven't done a lot with really building it up. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you sooner than next week, because we're going to be hopping on from Salt Lake City.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back. Have a good rest of your week.